everyone, this is Nana. Welcome to the first video of this mini tutorial series for basic piano. In this video, I will only talk about two things, the sitting position and how you place your hands on the piano. This is important because as a beginner, you want to make sure that you are aware of everything your body is doing to get you started correctly. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. The first thing is to relax your head, neck, and shoulders. This is important because as a beginner, you might be feeling a little nervous and even anxious in the beginning. So it's important to keep everything relaxed so you don't start building up tension. When you're sitting at the piano, try not to slouch. Keep your back straight. And remember, playing the piano is not just about moving your fingers, but your entire body needs to work together in order to play well. Only sit on the first half of the piano bench or chair. The distance between your body and the keyboard should be about a foot. The height of the piano bench can be subjective. Some people like to sit higher, some people prefer lower. But the general rule is to have your elbow bent around 90 degrees. And they should be at the same height as the keyboard. Again, try to relax your arms and elbows when you play. Both feet should be flat on the ground. For young beginners, you can try using a footstool if you can't reach the floor. For adult beginners, just make sure you don't sit with your legs crossed or stretched out. Okay, now let's look at how to put your hands on the piano. Always remember to have round hands and firm fingertips. All the fingers should be slightly curved and the fingertips should be facing down. Your hands should be rounded and relaxed, but the fingertips should always be firm and stable. A good way to check if your fingertips are firm enough is to put one hand on the keys and use your other hand to gently push the bottom knuckle. The knuckles should be firm enough that they won't collapse when being pushed. If it's like this, that's not correct. It will take some time to get used to, but it's very important to have a very firm bottom knuckle when you're playing. You can do this even on the table or any surface as a practice. Use the cushion part of your finger pads to touch the keys. Using the correct contact point will help you with sound production and many things in the future. If it's too close to the fingernails, you will hear the clicking sound and doesn't feel natural. If it's far from the fingernails, your fingers would be too flat and lose control. Shorter fingernails will enable you to play more accurately and comfortably on your finger pads. Now let's talk a little bit about your wrists. Steady wrists help balancing your hands and connecting the flow of the movement from your arms to your fingertips. If it's too relaxed, your hands will be floppy. If it's too stiff, it can block the flow and cause pain or injury in your hands. So your hands, wrists, and forearms should be about the same level as the keyboard and feel very balanced. The last thing we're going to talk about in this video is the fingering. Finger number is very important in learning piano. The correct fingering will give you a nice foundation in building up muscle memories and make everything easier to play. Now let's just count the numbers up from your thumbs. Both thumbs will always be called 1, and then 2, 3, 4, and 5. These numbers don't change no matter what you're playing. That's it for this first video. Just remember to relax, and before you play, always check your position and your posture. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.